Okay, you guys, we'll be going live, just like how you like me. Live, live, live. I'm about to go live, so don't need to come in here and bother me. Hey guys, I am actually about to go live with Shannon Anderson. I am a guest speaker on her show, Lunch and Learn. So I want you guys to tune in. I'll be going on in a few minutes. I am currently at work at my other job as well, so have to leave that one. All right, so I should be going in a minute. I see there's someone still actually live talking right now. So I'll just have to wait on her. But I am, while I'm waiting, how y'all doing? I am streaming live on a couple of different platforms. On my YouTube channel, She Talk Atlanta V. She Talk Atlanta V on YouTube. I'm streaming on my Instagram, She Talk Atlanta. I'm the crazy thing is I was actually trying to figure out how to stream on my Instagram, but hadn't figured that part out yet. All right, so like I was saying, so I am doing it live, and it's going to be She Talk Atlanta, and it's going to be Let's Talk Life Coaching. So I am the CEO of She Talk Atlanta podcast, and I am the CEO of Let's Talk Life Coaching. And as I stated before, I will be streaming live with Shannon Anderson, and we're going to be talking about branding and imaging. My part, I will specifically be talking about a couple of different things. I actually wrote them down. One of them will be not overexerting yourself. And staying positive. So we definitely have to stay positive. 1 second. Bobby, I see you're watching. I'm really just kind of live right now, but not there. Trying to figure out how to so I had all of my notes and a text. back. Had to do some stuff. Okay, so I see we still have somebody talking right now. So I'm waiting to get in. Anyway, so I'm waiting to get in. I'm going to talk about some things. On my live show, I've been she just sent me the link. She just sent me the link. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I see somebody still talking in your live.
Who am I live? Anybody in my live? I'm not here.
Oh, you're live. Oh, that ain't even you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out. I was like, I see there's somebody talking in the live, so I figured that's why we're not live yet. Girl, I'm just talking to everybody because I'm on YouTube too. Because remember, I was telling you, let me see if I could get that link.
What link? You already on.
I'm already on. Yeah. Okay.
You don't need the link. You're already on Star. All right. So are you on Instagram?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Get on your thing on Instagram. Because I don't even know how to go live.
No, you don't go live. You just come to my page and I'll bring you in.
Right. So where? But you still got
to go to one is Authors or Bosses, and then one is I Am Shannon Anderson. Remember, I sent you the link in the DM. I DM'd you from both.
I know. For some reason I did not see that. My bad. Okay, so I am on this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go live on I Am Shannon Anderson now. And now I'm gonna go live on here too.
Okay, let me do that on this one too. I'm going to, that is I Am Shannon Anderson. And what's the other one? The Boss what?
Authors are Bosses. All right, y'all. So we are popping today. Oh, there's so much going on.
Okay, so
I need for you to come to my live on both. So all you have to do is just come to my page. Hey. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. So are y'all ready to get these tips? So y'all can learn how to boss up as authors? Yes. Yes, because I need for us to be bossed up. Okay. All right, so I'm bringing in my special guest. Let me see to add her.
Okay, so we are live. I'm so excited.
Yay. Okay. So we're going to be breaking down your brand. So like I said, this is actually going to be a series because I'm going to have to break this down a few different ways. So come on, I Am Shannon Anderson too. And it's going to be very exciting. So yeah, I see you on that one. Are you on I Am Shannon Anderson?
I Am Shannon Anderson is it saying live?
Yeah.
There you go.
So how you guys doing this Wednesday? Drop your city, drop your city. Y'all know I'm from hot Atlanta. Yes. I'm in hot Atlanta, so I'm bringing in my guest. Her name is Star Kills.
Hey, you guys. Have you brought me in yet?
Yeah, I'm bringing you in now. And we are going to be breaking down this marketing and branding for you guys. We're going to specifically dive into your brand.
Okay. So the only thing
Kentucky? Yeah, can you mute it? Did you mute it?
I'm on the iPhone.
So I want to talk to you guys today.
Okay, awesome. Do you hear any feedback on your end, Shannon? I may have to get off one of the lives because it's not muting. I'm on an iPhone.
The way that I look, the way that I carry myself, the way I marketed, the way I branded myself, it had people chasing me down, right? And so if you have a powerful image, it will also do the same. Okay. I like putting a lot into image because your image markets you without you doing any marketing, right? So if I take a bomb photo shoot or if I'm wearing, looking a certain way all the time, people are very attracted to that. Okay? And it's not about being pretty and it's not about that. What it is about, hey, how you doing? What it is about is your overall brand. People are like, okay, if she takes the time to, put all of this into the way that she looks, into the way that she speaks, into the way that she performs, into the way that she hits the stage or whatever, then we're attracted to that, right? And you as a client or future client, potential client, buyer, reader, they are also going to be attracted to that as well. All right. So I don't make the rules. I tell my kids that all the time. I don't make the rules. I just learn how to play the game, baby. So I'm just gonna teach y'all. I'm just gonna teach y'all how to play this game so that you can play it to win. Like I said, when I was in the entertainment industry, people were always searching me down. And so I learned a lot about marketing and branding and just how your image alone can open so many doors. All right. So let's get into it. So I have my girl and also one of my mentees, Star Kills. Yes.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, so Star, I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction. So Star and I met because she was actually one of the authors that was a part of my co-author project. So for some of you who don't know, I did a co-author project and I brought in some other amazing ladies. We all wrote a book together. It hit #1 on Amazon for like 3 days, I think, several days. And ever since then, we just clicked and we just do a lot of stuff together. So we've done other business ventures together and stuff like that. And that's what this industry will also do. Okay. So I just want to bring her in. She has her own coaching company and she also has her own podcast. So she's taken her story and actually started a podcast. So if you guys want to reach out to her to get an interview, she's the girl because she owns She Talks Atlanta. Okay. So Star, let them know a little bit about you and how important this image is.
Okay, so just a little bit about me. Thank you for the introduction, girl. You said it all, but I'm just going to add a little bit to it. So a little bit about me. My name is Angelic Starkills, and I am a best-selling author.
Yes, honey, we did that. Yes, we were bestsellers. Okay.
I am the CEO of She Talk Atlanta, which is a under premiere for the Star Kill show. My actual podcast is streaming across 7 different countries and 3 different continents. And you can also find my podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, the Star Kill show. And my name is Star with 2 R's. I also am a life coach. I am a life coach that specializes in transitions and relationship and business contour life coaching. So pretty much in a nutshell, I am your advisor of choice, advisor of choice. So your advisor uses me as an advisor.
She is your advisor of choice, okay? So to make all of that, just to break all that down, she is a life coach, right? And she owns her own life coach business. She also owns She Talks Atlanta, which is a very popular podcast that is streamed all over the world, all right? She can be found on Apple and Spotify and all of the major streaming sites, all right? So like I said, if you are interested, because you know I'm all about the branding, hey, if you want to reach out to her to get an interview, if you already have a book, you have a book coming out, make sure you reach out to Star, okay? So today we are going to be breaking down image. And, you know, we talked about this and about how personality, energy, and all that stuff plays into your image. So it's not just your outer appearance, but it's also your personality, okay? That can open up so many doors, but it can also kill opportunities. So let's talk about that, Star.
Okay, so as me and Shannon kind of talked about it, I let her know one of the things that I focus in on when I do consulting or coaching with people is letting them know how important it is your first impression. First impressions are everything, okay? Everything. And sometimes people just don't understand or know what that is or how to come about doing it. So I'm going to give you guys 3 pointers on how to be successful at having your first impression, being a success and making a mark, because you definitely don't ever want to leave a conversation or something that you definitely know you want to be a part of with no one remembering you. So definitely we always want to be remembered.
Okay, so baby, you must be unforgettable, okay? So we're going to talk about being unforgettable, okay? So what are some tips that they can use to be unforgettable?
So one of my tips that I tell everybody, and it's so funny because I use it with my daughter. She's very young and impressionable. So sometimes when she gets in situations where she has to audition for commercials and stuff, she gets nervous. That's not the issue. I always say, you can be scared, you can be nervous, you cannot know, but you never let them see you sweat. So you go in there with that confidence and you never let them see you sweat. Do you hear me? Make sure you are on point. Makeup on point. Hair,
go ahead.
Clothes, whatever it is. Present your best self.
Because, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. I don't make the rules. I just learn how to play the game. So people are very shallow, unfortunately. And people judge you. And they sum you up by how you look. The first thing that they're going to notice is how you look before they know that you have a book, before they know the title of your book, right? So if you have a style and you present yourself a certain way, people are going to be seeking you out. They're going to be trying to figure out, who is that standing over there in that corner? Like, and people are going to just start walking up to you, even like in networking events and stuff like that. They're just going to be like, who are you and what do you do? And that's what we want. You know, we want to be unforgettable. Okay, so that is number 1. Never let them see you sweat. Okay? Love that.
Girl. And number 2, is always just come prepared. Come prepared to win. That is the strategy. When you come through the door, know what you are coming for. Know what you are going to do. What is your end goal? Who do you want to connect with? Who do you want to see your smile, your charisma? You know, who do you want to know you and you know them? Because it's all about who you know in this industry, as we know. So always come prepared. And that can mean doing your research on somebody. You know, most of us want to meet the people that we inspire to be like or want to partner with. So know some things about that person. Know the things that they like or they dislike. Because we will tell you, like, I just did not like the fact that she came to me. She was on the phone and stuff. Even when we talk, just know those things. So when you go there and you present yourself in a way that they would be very much so welcoming to you. And then that's how the connection starts. Always being prepared to win.
Absolutely. And you guys know I'm all about the BIG. I like doing things big. And I just feel like, I know, I'm sorry, but I just feel like enough authors don't see themselves BIG, right? And so, you know, stop downplaying yourself, stop downplaying your gift, stop downplaying your book, okay? You are an author, you are a celebrity. And I tell people that all the time, you are now in the 1%, okay? Only 1% of people will actually write a book, but 89 million people want to write one. I don't know if y'all know that. So that's why I need y'all to give yourselves a clap and a pat on the back just for even accomplishing that if you already have a book, all right? And so with that being said, stop downplaying yourself. When you walk in the room, own the room. And if you're feeling like you're having fear and stuff like that, it's just because you're not prepared enough. So over prepare, okay? So that's number 2. All right, love that.
Love that. Overstand, over prepare. I live for that, girl. I'm gonna use that one.
Okay, I love it. Okay, let's break down number 3.
Okay, ladies and gents, number 3 is do not overexert yourself. And what I mean by this is don't give people too much. Don't make people start to think, oh, they're a little Hollywood, or they seem a little fake, or they talk too much. Leave people with something to wonder about, something to think about, something to want. Like, I got to give her a call because we didn't get to finish that conversation. I got to give her a call because I like what she, you know, where she's going, but I need more information, or I just got to give her a call because I love her personality. I love who she is. And I just want to see how we connect. So don't overexert yourself. Don't talk so much. Don't tell too much. You know, there is power in silence. So know when to talk and when not to talk. Just do that. Yeah. Don't ever put yourself out there where a conversation goes from, oh my God, I'm interested, into, oh my God, I'm not listening anymore and I'm losing interest. And then they walk away from you like, oh, okay, it was nice talking to you, but I don't. No.
Yes, I've seen that. And OMG, it's the most annoying situation. We all, right? Like, all of us have been in that situation where somebody's just doing too much, you know? And so I'm all about having the right pitch. We'll get into your pitching and all that stuff too. I'll be breaking all this stuff down in later lives. But, you know, you want to be able to present yourself. You want to be able to tell people who you are, what your book is about in a few seconds. Like, how many seconds do you have to give a good pitch? About 30? If that.
If that.
15 seconds. Yeah. You know, and even when you're on social media, people are constantly scrolling. So you have to be able to get their attention. All right. So we're going to be talking about all that too. How to get people's attention, how to work your social media. Social media is where it's at, people. You need to learn how to work this platform while it's still free. Okay. While it's still free. So, you know, but, you know, I tell authors all the time, you know, being an author is a complete brand. It's a whole lifestyle. And a lot of people release books and then they're just relying on the strength of the book. But you have to understand, people don't buy books. People buy people. Okay? So if you're wondering why your book is not selling, it's because they haven't bought you yet. All right? Your book is an extension of you. Okay? And so that's one of the biggest marketing tips that I give my authors. Make sure you write that down, because until people, I'm going to give out the 3 factors of marketing. Okay? So let me know if y'all ready, because I need to know if y'all listening. Hey!
Clap y'all hands, because I'm ready too, honey.
Number 1, if you're ready to hear number 1 about the 3 major components of marketing. Let's see if they're gonna participate today. I just want to see.
I see them looking. Let's get some participation.
I just want to see if they're gonna participate. Put in 1 if y'all ready to hear the first step to marketing. She got her hands up, listening. All right. So one of the 3 major components to marketing is the know factor. Okay? They must feel like they know you. Okay? So your marketing must be so on point to where people feel a connection with you. They're like, that's my sis. Y'all know y'all have people on Instagram or y'all have y'all celebrities. You're like, that's my sis. Like Cardi B is the perfect example of what I mean by building connection. Okay? So I remember when I was a female artist, and I remember when Cardi B came out, and everybody was like, why is she signed? Like, why is she hot right now? And so the reason why she got through the way that she did, because the labels didn't want to sign her or anything like that. But the reason why she got through the way that she was, because she had the fan base. Once you have the audience, baby, there's nothing that they can do. Okay? So she had an audience of diehard fans who understood who she was and felt connected to her. Okay? And no matter how ratchet people who were just like her, or she spoke for the people who did not have a voice, okay? So there's so many reasons as to how that breaks down, but people felt like they knew her. Like, that's my sis, and we're going to push her to the top because I feel like she's a voice for me, okay? So that is the first step in marketing. People need to feel like they know you. The next step is liking. Know and like. People got to like you. And the right stuff.
Be likable.
People gotta like you. And I always like to use real life situations to really bring it home further. How many times have we seen people and we're like, I don't care how good the product is, how good the song is, how good whatever. We're like, but I don't deal with her. I ain't really feeling her. Right. I don't care how good the product is or how good the book is. If people don't like you, they're not going to buy it. It doesn't even matter, okay? And that's what I mean when I say you are the product. Your book is an extension of you. All right, so the third step is trust. Oh, wow. People got to trust you. People have to trust you. And so that all plays into the know, like, and trust factor. That's the KLT. Y'all can even Google that, research that. It's a real thing, KLT, the know, like, and trust factor. Those are the 3 main components. If you can get those 3 things down, then you will have a highly marketable book, okay? You will be able to sell out book tours. You will be able to sell books on a regular. You will be able to book stages and all kinds of stuff. Because when people know that you have people behind you and supporting you, they pay attention to that. Don't they, Star?
They definitely do, honey. They do.
People, yeah, people who they know have brands and who have audiences and built-in fan bases, they pay a lot of attention to that. And you have to understand the mentality and the psychology of people. Most people are followers. Oops, I might have stepped on some toes. But most people follow what other people do. So you have to think about, when we go to someone's page on Instagram or Facebook, we're like, how many followers they got? Right?
And that is so true.
I just
Naturally.
Right. I just want to see if other people like them too. Before I like them, I got to know if other people like them. And it's no different than you. When people come to your page, when people listen to you, when people see you, they're like, who is this person? Okay. So I'm going to be breaking down more about your marketing, your messaging, all that stuff is so highly very important. That's why y'all need to jump into my mentorship. Yes. So I have a membership where you can join only $20 a month. I lay all the stuff out in the membership, your marketing, your branding, your confidence building skills, all that type of stuff, everything that you need to learn to really build your author platform successfully. All right. And you can go to Authors Are Bosses. Go to Authors Are Bosses. The Instagram page is Authors Are Bosses. And you go to the link and you click and you join the membership. Okay. And every week you're going to get a new class. Okay. All right. So anyway, but I just really do what I do because I want to help so many authors. I see that a lot of authors just fail at the marketing portion of it. And really all marketing really is a conversation.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it in a minute. I haven't checked my inboxes today. But marketing is just really having a conversation. So the way that you guys are sitting here having a conversation with me is the same way that you need to have these conversations with your readers. Right? So when you do your read-alongs, like I said, you go on Instagram Live, you do your read-alongs, you have people come in and ask you questions. And just how we're talking, how it feels very natural, that's how you build connection with people. Okay? Because people can smell the BS.
Go ahead and say it.
People can smell the bullshit from a mile away. Yeah. And I am a little bit dramatic. I'm somewhat of a diva, But at the end of the day, I'm a down-home girl. I like to give people the truth and tell you guys what it is for what it really, really is. All right? So, so we're going to do a quick recap. So, number one was, Number one was, see that?
Oh, you're doing a recap of your three.
Your three.
Oh, my three?
Yes, your three. So, like, number one was,
never let me see you sweat.
That one. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. Not a my three. My three is the KLT. But yes, never let them see you sweat. That's number one. Number two,
come prepared to win.
Come prepared, baby. So if you guys, let's say for instance, if you're going to an event and you know that there are going to be people there who have platforms, right? People there who are maybe influencers or what so have you, make sure that you got your little spiel together. Make sure that you're looking nice, you're looking presentable, because this industry is very finicky, people. Like, they're going to look at you. And, they really do pay attention, because the next gradual step from being an author is a speaker. The way that you sell the most books is through speaking, okay? Podcasts and speaking are the two main things that sell books, not television. I'll get into that too. People like, I need to go on the Today Show. I'm like, girl, you won't go on the Today Show and sell no books, okay? Unless they already know who you are, okay? But we're going to talk about that too. So the way that you can really start right now is by getting on podcasts that are specific to your niche and what you're talking about in your book, okay? And my girl, Star Kills on the podcast. Yes. So let's talk about the podcast. So tell me about She Talk Atlanta, baby.
Okay, you guys. So She Talk Atlanta is giving you everything authentically Atlanta-based. However, we wide stream globally because of the conversations. The conversation goes from anything from relationship-based things. It could be a personal relationship with you and your best friend not getting along and wanting to resolve an issue, or it could be you and your spouse not being spicy enough in the bed and trying to figure out how to get past that. So my podcast does this. It gives you funny scenarios for real life things that goes on, and we come up with a resolution, but you're having fun while you're doing it. Some of the times you don't even know we about to actually come up with an answer because you're laughing or you're just being entertained the whole time. So it can definitely relate to anybody because our struggles that we have are most of the time not alone. They're with others. It's because of the effect of someone else. So we have to look at life and look at the silver lining. So my podcast is about looking at the silver lining and see what you can learn and get from it while you having a good ass time.
Awesome sauce. So that's why I want you guys to be a part of my tribe. You're going to get so many more trainings like this, more personal. You'll be able to ask your questions. Like I said, Star is actually one of my mentees. She's actually going through one of my programs, okay, which is my co-author program. And look at her now. And now she has her podcast and she's popping. Yes. So give them your information on how they can follow you.
So on Instagram, you guys can follow me at She Talk Atlanta, and on Facebook at She Talk Atlanta. You can join my group, She Talk Atlanta group, if you want to get some exclusive, funny, real, authentic conversations going on in there. And you also join the group so you can become a host on my podcast. A lot of the members of the group become hosts on the podcast. It's just right to do so. Also, if you want to contact me, you can contact me at She Talk Atlanta. Gmail. She Talk Atlanta at gmail.com. Okay. Or Let's Talk Life Coaching at gmail.com. Girl.
I know, trying to keep them straight. I know. But yeah, I thank you so much for coming on, Star, for taking this time to come and speak with my peeps, helping us boss up in this world, right? So you guys make sure that you reach out to Star. If you are part of my mentorship, then you would definitely be seeing Star on a regular basis. We're going to be going on tours. We're going to be going on vacays. We're gonna be traveling and stuff like that. So I want you guys to come and be a part. All right. So even though it's COVID, we're gonna be doing a lot of different things to help you really, really boss up as an author. Okay. And this is really for authors, and we're gonna transform you into speakers, into coaches, into consultants. I am good at turning books into dollars, baby. And all that's real, okay? That is what I do. So once again, I thank you guys for jumping on, and you guys know where to find me. And I will see you guys next Wednesday here at 12 o'clock. Tell your friends, tell everybody that we are live at 12 o'clock every Wednesday. All right? Okay. Peace out.
Bye. Are we off?
Can you see me?
I can. Are you trying to leave? It's the leave studio tab. I'm to get off.
Hey, Star.
Hey.
I'm trying to take.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I didn't even go live on this page.
No way.
Not on the street. No, I did not.
No.
If you got time, we can run through it real quick again. Just give out your 3 steps.
You guys, this is Shannon. This is who I'm live with right now.
Hey, everybody.
Because they're trying to figure out, like, who is she talking to over there? So I'm live streaming on different platforms. So that's why you guys can only see me, but you can also hear her. So we're going to go over real quick. Our title is First
Build Your Brand, Build Your Bank.
Well, my title, but the whole concept of it is what, sis?
The whole concept of it is your marketing, your branding, how important your image is to your marketing and branding as an author or just any business. Because I mean, your image is going to come into play no matter what.
And that is true. So I want to go ahead and go over 3 things about first impressions are everything and how.
But first, I must do my introduction first. So, you know, I got to introduce you again.
Go ahead.
So yes, everybody, this is Star Kills. Yes, she is the owner of She Talk Atlanta. She is actually one of my mentees and went through my co-author program, and that is how we met, and we've been just inseparable ever since. And she's off. She's doing great things. Her podcast is streaming worldwide, and we are so excited about that. And so today we're going to be talking about image and how important image is to your marketing and your branding, okay? And so we're going to be breaking that down into 3 steps, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to also give you my 3 steps, okay? So go ahead and tell them who you are, Star.
Hi, I am Angelic Star Kills. I am your advisor of choice and your coach of life. I am the CEO of She Talk Atlanta and Let's Talk Life Coaching. I definitely give the best advice when it comes to positive energy and manifesting destiny, okay? So I definitely want to talk today about first impressions being everything. And I'm going to tell you how you can leave your mark and leave that everlasting impression so people would love and want to work with you no matter what. And one of the first things is never let them see you sweat.
Yes, honey, never let them see you sweat, all right? So even if you are nervous and even if you feel like you don't have it all together, you must not let them see you sweat because they're going to absolutely pick up on that and they're going to tear you apart. But I love how number 2 actually gives a solution, all right? The solution is number 2 to not seeing them, letting them see you sweat.
So the solution to number 1
is number 2.
It's number 2. Come prepared to win. Okay.
That's right.
Always.
So the biggest reason why people are nervous and scared is because they're not prepared enough, right? So let's talk about being prepared.
So a number of different ways to be prepared is definitely what we wear and how we look. Mm-hmm. Make sure you're clean, you're presentable, you've done your research, know who you want to connect with, and make that your goal, and know what your end goal is for connecting with them. Make sure that you leave a rememberable impression on them. So when you come prepared and you come confident within yourself, they're going to remember you. Mm-hmm. That's the goal. You definitely don't want them to be like, oh, we met. You ever seen it?
Right.
I've been in situations where people are like, oh, I met you. And I'm just like, I honestly don't remember, but what's your name? You know, that type of situation. I want to be able to see somebody and like, oh, hey, I remember you, because they were prepared to get me to remember them.
Correct. And I love that you say that, being unforgettable, just putting yourself in a position to where people just don't forget you. Like every time they see you, you're like, oh, and they say, keep working or keep building until you no longer have to introduce yourself.
Keep working and keep building until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Woo! I love that, sis.
But I love that saying, because that means that until you get to that point, you haven't made it yet. You know, a lot of people like to think that, oh, I made it because 10 people know you. And don't start getting a big head. And that's number 3. Going into number 3, like, don't start getting a big head, okay, before it's time. Well, don't get a big head, period. But you know what I mean. So what's number 3, Star?
Number 3 is do not overexert yourself. I am laughing at you, but it is so true. Don't
that ego.
Don't leave that impression where they don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't
When they're running from you, they're like, "Oh, I remember you for the wrong reason," and they run the other way. That part.
Oh God. So definitely never overexert yourself. You never want to be in a situation where people are literally trying to cut you off to leave a conversation or feel like you're fake, or you know how they say Hollywood, or you talk too much. Oh, you're like, oh God, that's the one that talks too much. Like, so
we've done that time when we've been out. We're like, oh my God, you don't want to see them.
And it's not, I'm laughing because it's so real and it's so true. However, that is something that you can definitely practice to be better at. It's not something that you feel like, oh, I just talk too much and I can't help it. Learn how to talk and when not to talk. Silence is definitely power. So use it as such, okay? Always leave them something wanting more. Leave them wanting more. Leave them wanting to call. Leave them wanting to email you. Leave them wanting to touch bases with you.
To look for you, yeah.
Yes, and every time they see you wanting to connect, let's get this started, let's do this. Do not leave a sour taste in people's mouth because you were doing the most for the least.
There you go. You're doing the most for the least.
You saw my
I love it.
I knew you were going to say something.
I love it. But that's facts. You know, like we've all been in those situations to where we're like, oh my gosh, they're such and such. Let's go the other way. You know? So we want it to be the opposite. We want them to be like, hey, like checking you down, like, oh my gosh, I've been trying to meet you, you know. So that's the position that we want to play. And so a lot of that comes in being prepared, like really, really understanding. So say, for instance, if you're going to a networking event, we want to understand who's going to be in that room. Yeah. We want to kind of know that beforehand because, you know, you can kind of scout somebody or just kind of, oh my gosh, we're at so many different events together. We keep bumping into each other. Well, you secretly kind of stalking them, but they should know. They should not know that you're stalking them, right? It's like, yeah, you know, girl, well, that's a sign. You need to go ahead and book me for that event, right? That's right. You need to go ahead and get me on that stage. You need to go ahead and order all these 1,000 books for your organization. That's a sign, right? So, yeah, we definitely want to put ourselves in a great, great position. All right. So, but I did talk about earlier about the image. So let's talk more about that. The mindset, your energy, your first impression.
Yes. Oh, God. Energy is everything. And it's just, it reeks when somebody sees you, right? And they're like, ooh, they look mean. Or when you approach them, they're not approachable, really. It's not a comfortable situation. You feel like, oh, they seem like they're going to have some clap back. You know, like, you never want to have that type of energy exhorting from you that gives unapproachable, don't want to talk to, or just too intimidating. And you actually can control that by what's going on within inside of you first. Checking yourself first before you walk into a room or an event or, you know, wherever you're going, where you want to leave a great impression on people.
Exactly. So you only get one time to make a first impression, and people are always going to remember that first impression. I don't care what it is. It's just something about the mind and the way that it works. The first time that people come across you, they remember it. Okay. So we want to always make sure that that is done in a great way. So to recap everything, let's recap the 3 steps. And then, well, let me go into also the 3 factors of marketing, okay? So the first main factor of marketing is the know factor. So people need to feel like they know you. People need to feel like they have a connection with you. And the way that you do that, you want to do that very organically. You want to do that very naturally, because all marketing really is having a conversation. Okay, you're having a conversation about your product. You're having a conversation about your services or your business or whatever it is that you do. and you want to make that sound and seem very organic. So that's number one, is the know. The second component of that would be the like. So people gotta like you, right, Star?
Oh, they gotta like you a lot, honey.
To pull out that wallet, honey. People have to feel like, okay, I like her. And I always give the example of Cardi B. I think she is one of the best people when it comes to building a connection with her audience and them really feeling like they know her, right? And they just like her. They're like, I like sis. You know, no matter how ratchet she is, I just like her, right? And that's the type of connection you want to have with your audience as well. So that's the know, the like, and then the last would be the trust, baby. Ooh. Before people spend with you, they gotta trust you, honey.
You are right.
That's facts, right? So that is the amazing know, like, and trust factor. And I'm going to let Star recap her 3 reasons or her 3 components of branding.
So the first one, number 1, is never let them see you sweat.
Yeah.
Number 2 is come prepared, ... to win. Okay.
Don't forget that part.
And number